Oh my god, what is this? I worked undercover in SHEIN's factory's village. The truth behind fast fashion. Hashtag SHEIN. Oh my god. Does not sound that bad. Let's do it.
This is a video about the secret village behind SHEIN supply chain miracle. A place most people have never seen on YouTube.
I need proof though, like, is this really SHEIN? Jesus.
Local people call it SHEIN Village.
SHEIN Village! People actually call it
Because there are
that?
hundreds of factories here
Oh
making
my God,
clothes
bro.
for SHEIN.
Yo, I might need to go there, I ain't gonna
Back
lie.
in 2021, SHEIN was blamed for labor violations
That's so sad, I ain't
in
gonna lie.
its supply chain, including excessive working hours, super low pay, harsh working conditions, and even child labor.
I be forgetting people really be making clothes for you, but like people are deadass behind nailing machines doing this back to back to back. Industrial times.
SHEIN then promised $15 million to upgrade its extensive supply chain, including facility upgrades and worker support programs. But the criticism SHEIN faces has been hard to shake
Jesus.
off.
But the thing is, what can you do though? Like deadass, what can you do? They're a factory outside of Europe and stuff. We're really watching a job video. It's not okay, bro.
So I'm here
This guy's
in the
fries.
village to see if these accusations are true and if SHEIN fulfilled its promise
Alright,
or
let's
not.
see. Yeah, there's a reason why she's not showing her face, bro. She's not trying to get in any trouble. Does it really say
Good morning from Nancun in Guangzhou.
Manchord?
This is also known as SHEIN Village.
That's crazy.
It's 7:35 on a Saturday morning. A few workers have already started
I really
their
wondered
day
how my life would be. Will I be happy waking up
on a Saturday morning.
around like 7 a.m. with my mom eating random food stamps?
A few
F nah, that is like this does not look that bad. I mean, obviously I don't have money, but you know I'm privileged. But look, bro, the food look. Maybe I'm hungry. I ain't gonna lie. But like I look when I eat when he's munching, go in the store buy something. But yeah, it's not really have yeah.
workers have already started their day.
Her voice is peeing me off. Why is she acting like she's working? It's just a voiceover, bro. It doesn't sound that bad. Overreacting
10
final
minutes.
boss. Jenny uncovers China. That's fire, bro.
The streets are packed with people heading to work. If I'm not mistaken,
Oh, that does look good. And why is there? Oh my god.
That's
I think I'm hungry,
about
bro.
300,000 people working here every day. That's about 300,000
300k people working
here
it every day?
Before SHEIN became
Yo, real question. Do they pay taxes in China? Like the workers, the money they get, do they pay taxes on that?
the fast fashion
Because, for instance, in India, if you go in the Indian slums, they don't, like, there's no way they can pay tax on that.
giant, this place was already one of the biggest garment hubs in China.
Interesting. Oh my god, you can just go there and buy clothes?
People say there are around 5,000 factories here. Over 500 of them
Jesus.
are core suppliers for SHEIN,
Damn.
and another 1,000 smaller workshops acting as their subcontractors.
Okay. Subcontractors, by the way, chat, is...
Job ads are everywhere in the
I ain't gonna lie, I usually don't know this shit, but just go out of context. Go with context. That usually means they just have a contract with them, which they supply also as a buy business.
village.
If you're rich here, that's a cheat code then? Yeah, obviously. You
Here-
can invest in it easily as well.
Here I see a lot from SHEIN factories, but very few actually list the pay.
Damn, they don't even show the pay.
I met two guys looking for ironing jobs who gave me a rough idea of the working schedules here.
Oh my god, they actually have like, this is basically LinkedIn but IRL.
天他
Damn.
他累了我就没做了。
I don't know how else to explain it, I
天
don't
天
know.
加班12点1点钟。
一个小时，
下到1点钟。
Until 1 a.m.
这边都是这样子的，就是他
他累了，身体拿不住，
10点、11点、
天天熬夜。
一千多件，你是从早上几点烫到晚上啊？
有的厂是8点，有的厂是9点。
Imagine you work from 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. till 11 p.m. You someone calculate that quick? 10, 11, 12. Oh my god, that's over 13 hours. Not even a 9 to 5 anymore. Keep in mind, it's probably over hours and stuff. But what? Do they force them to work that long? Like, you can just move out, no? Unless they close the doors.
早上9点钟到晚上11点钟。
加班能有加班工资吗？
你极限的你
It's a piece rate
之前说
fries.
不存在什么。
这些东
那你
西
们做大烫一件烫多少钱呀、
3毛钱一件。
I ain't gonna lie, this is sad though. And the thing is, they probably wanna move. Like, that has move out, go to a other job, get paid more. But bro, how will they stay there?
4毛钱一件，烫一天就300-400块钱，只能这样子。
It's
而且
sad.
你来这边做的话，一个月只休息1天。
You only have
想请假都难。
you only have one pay a leave?
不能请假。
很赶的话呢，他怎么给你请假？
Oh yeah, they have oh yeah, tight deadlines because of the trends and stuff. Oh, at like this Friday, everything gotta be done. Yo, that's fries, because you want your clothes fast. Yo, this bad. This bad. It's actually bad. I ain't gonna lie.
Ironing is not easy. You stand all day and have to get every little detail right. That's why they don't usually hire women for it.
Whoa, wrong one. What? Wait, wait. They don't hire a woman for it. Why? I'm confused. Because of the standing or the details? I ain't gonna lie. Women are not bad in detailing.
You stand all day and have to get every little detail right. That's why they don't usually hire women for it.
I just see a woman, by the way.
This guy told me his coworker started doing this when he was 7 or 8 and has been doing it for 30 years.
30 years. Gang, 30 years. He's been doing this for 30 years. He's what, 38 now? Oh my god, that's good. That's very quick.
哇，这么重，很重，5斤哦。
2.5 kg.
The busiest time for hiring is in the morning, especially for temporary workers. Factories hang their best-selling items right out on the street. People stop to check the work, comparing piece rates.
I'm confused.
This is how the village supports SHEIN's small batch quick response production model, which means keep the inventory low, and when something goes viral, factories are pushed to produce more.
Damn! So they're making the trends. I don't think I was really locked in with that, but they have a small supply of certain items, and if it blows up, they start mass producing it. Angle is smart, bro. That's crazy.
From design to shelf,
It's better
it can
Zaba
take
for the.
as little as 72 hours.
Zayusu.
This female broker thought I was looking for a job, and now she's taking me to a factory.
16岁，哪有那么少？童工不要了啊！
We can't hire.
I guess one thing is pretty clear now. Child labor is forbidden here.
She's exposing everything. Child labor is forbidden here. That's fire though. At least she asked. I ain't gonna lie. Unless it's a PR train kind of thing.
那你们给车位是吧？哦，有做过吗？赶紧给我带你去试一下工序。
She actually subbed just for the thing.
确定的话，尽快给你。看你可不可以
After a quick check, the boss asked if I could start working today.
So you do something and the first thing they say is, yo, you wanna work today?
And I met this woman here who trims loose threads.
电子厂之类的啊，没有记忆厂这么累。说实在的，
电子厂比制衣厂还要轻松一点吗？
那肯定轻松多了。那些都是固定时间上班下班，这里的
I ain't gonna lie, they need gloves for this, bro.
真的是做的。
I look, you need some shawarma right now.
还有的选我都不选这个，没办法，我们
这个里面最厉害的一个月能赚多少钱？
最厉害的
线上做
有
They
300，
can make around 50 bucks a day. That's not that bad. Obviously, that's low, but that's not as bad.
多块钱。
That's half the pay I can make if I do a 9 to 5. It is bad. Don't get me wrong, but in China as well, is it that bad?
你要手脚多快才能有1万
Oh, you have to be fast and stuff.
他说正好
They get paid by a piece?
件才能到300多啊。
600件，而且是
600 pieces. Oh my god, so the more pieces you get out, that's 7 cents per piece. Oh. But I get $10 each holiday.
公
Okay.
司是5毛钱一件的，就有300块钱。
好，能到2万吗？
没有，
That's sad.
6,7000。
That's not as bad though. I mean, that's very bad, don't get me wrong, but it's not as bad as I thought it could have been. Also, they was getting like $5.
In this village, the salary depends on how complicated the garment is and how fast you are.
Bro laughed like a villain and said that's sad. I laughed not because of how funny it was. I laughed about how dumb it sounds. Bro, do you know how dumb that is? You should low-key work in there. Bro, I have an electrical engineering degree. Why should I?
The rates are transparent. Everyone gets the same.
Everyone gets the
But
same.
most pieces
Hey!
pay just 3 to 12
Is that not ironic? Somehow they have equal pay before what's it called in Europe, bruh.
cents.
Even China doesn't believe in
Inside one of the factories, I saw SHEIN's code of conduct. It says suppliers should arrange working hours reasonably and complying with local laws. But people work about 12 to 13 hours a day.
yeah, too much.
That's nearly 80 hours a week, almost double China's 40-hour legal limit.
They work how much? 80 a week and 40-hour legal limit. That's geez, so they're working double the over. Oh damn.
From SHEIN's perspective,
Had a good night's
the
speed.
pay is very competitive. It's more than 40%, even 75% higher than the local average.
Oh damn.
They emphasized this in a wage investigation published 3 years ago. I'm not sure if
See you
those
later.
numbers are
Join the
reliable.
Discord, bro. Link in bio.
But even so, if you don't mention the crazy hours behind that pay, it's hard to say the pay is competitive.
他不可以迟到的。
So why is everything here paid by piece rate?
Yeah.
I got an answer from this factory manager.
做多少算多少，现在哪有计时的，很少。
包月的没有。
That's sad.
8个月的，服装厂8个月都包倒闭了。
Jesus.
是不是？是。
These
In
companies
this
went
village,
bankrupt. That's
piece rate is a must. And that's mainly because SHEIN squeezes factory profits hard. On
damn.
Douyin, China's
Douyin.
version of TikTok,
Yep.
you'll see many SHEIN suppliers sharing how hard it is to run a factory. According to this guy who knows a lot of SHEIN suppliers, they
Loki, I wanna have Dojin, bro. Like I be seeing some crazy shit on there,
probably
bro.
only make around 10 to 20% profit from SHEIN. But for cross-border e-commerce, you need at least 50% to actually make money. Because there are so many risks shipping products overseas. Sometimes the shipping cost is more than the
Yeah.
products themselves.
We love Europe, bro, doesn't it?
And behind that, SHEIN's pricing team plays a big role. They give a suggested selling price for suppliers, and sometimes that price is even lower than items cost.
Jesus.
为什么我不做SHEIN呢？首先，
According to this factory owner who has been making clothes for SHEIN for many years, when sales go up, SHEIN comes back and asks for a lower price.
What?
If you say no, a few days later you will see the same thing listed cheaper on the platform. She said, I'm the one sitting on all the inventory. I'm the one rushing to get orders out. I'm already giving them my lowest price, and they even want me to cut it in half. SHEIN just doesn't leave us any room to make a living.
一定要把价格压到最低。
That is sad. That is actually sad.
It's almost
Keep in
9
mind,
o'clock.
they're probably already living on this, like barely making any profit. It's not even about profit, it's about surviving. And they can barely survive and SHEIN wants to cut half of it. Yeah, no, it's fries. That's actually fries, I ain't gonna lie.
The factories are still full of people.
I would
Walking
never live
through
like
these
this.
factories,
Shit
I
is sad,
feel
yeah.
a deep sense of struggle. What I see is a massive low-cost labor force that China's
They
manufacturing.
gotta find a better way of doing this.
But I also see the cost
People want cheap
on the
stuff.
weak labor protections this hyper-competitive work culture takes a toll on people's personal life. Just 2 kilometers away
Damn,
from
but
the
this looks beautiful then, like fries.
village is SHEIN's headquarters. The office staff here follow the so-called 242 rule, meaning they are expected to work at least 242 hours a month.
Jesus.
That's basically 8 hours a day if you worked every single day of the month. And last year, the rule changed to 264 hours, just 24 hours shy of China's extreme 996 work culture. A former SHEIN employee wrote on Rednote, a social media platform in China, "I don't expect to get rich working 242 or even 264 hours a month. I wasn't born just to work like an ox or a horse. I'm here to enjoy the world."
Damn.
But for factory workers, it's not the hard work that scares them. It's the uncertainty of whether there will be orders tomorrow.
Oh, they depend
That's
on
why
the
some
orders.
factories make steady work and plenty of orders the main selling point in their job ads,
That makes sense.
even though none of those factories here offer contracts.
有签不签无所谓，但是真的有什么纠纷了，打警察，警察还能帮到我们的，不像以前了。
社保肯定没有。
那都没有，就这个的哪里有这东西？什么五险一金，那肯定没有。
Jesus, yeah, because how will they even, like, bro, how will they track everything? The jobs they be doing, how long they've been working. It's just fries, bro.
In fact, a lot of factories have closed this year, according to some workers. They're not really sure why, but they guess it might have something to do with the US-China trade tensions.
And Manchord is working by streaming. Okay, dude. Yo, y'all think I'm getting paid good? Am I getting paid more than the people on SHEIN? How much do people in... They make more than me. Wallahi, they make more than me. I swear to God. By the way, I don't work. This is my job. I'll just say this is my job.
Slowing economy here.
They get 800 to 1k a month. Which the girl said, which they mentioned it later, like in this video as well.
Like this SHEIN factory, which is almost empty. This woman told me there are not enough orders, and she's anxious about where she will work now.
That is sad. I'm not young anymore. I really don't know where I can find work. Yeah, Zaba, every day. They work every day. That is sad. I ain't gonna lie. That is very sad. W video though. Holy